So it's about 4 months ago that we moved from Pakenham, sort of southeast of Melbourne, about 60 k's out of Melbourne, and we've been there really for 10 years. And great place. I love Pakenham, but we got the opportunity to come and live down here, and I just thought this is like heaven. So I really love it down here. It sort of feels like you're on holidays all the time. There's water absolutely everywhere. It is kayaking heaven here. We are blessed with 3 major rivers, the Mitchell and the, what else is there? There's the Nicholson that we're going to today. And then down a bit further near Meetung, there is the, what do they call that river? The Tambo River, that's it. And it goes up to sort of snowy river country up in the highlands. And of course, if you go a bit further to Orbost, there is the Snowy River itself, which is an iconic Australian river. I've done quite a bit of paddling on rivers. Most of my paddling has been on the Murray River, which is the river that forms the border between our state Victoria and the state above us, New South Wales. And it's a magnificent river, about 2,500 kilometres long, and it has a lovely gentle flow to it. It's quite a safe river. You can camp on the side of the river, and I've done, I think I counted up 8 trips to the Murray, and I've had this sort of a dream of doing all of the Murray over a period of time, and I've done about 2/3 of the Victorian section, so we're getting there slowly, hoping to get up there next month and have a few days doing the next section along from where we got up to. So look out for that video, that'll be fun. I love the Murray, there's nothing quite like it. Of course, it's a bit of a drive from Paynesville, where I am now. You got to get to Melbourne, which takes 4 hours, and then you've got another 4 hours to get up to the Murray. Or 3 hours anyway, so you're probably talking about 7 hours up there, and of course 7 hours back. But while I'm here, I've got water like this right on my doorstep. It took me 5 minutes to drive here this morning from home. 5 minutes, so that's pretty good, isn't it? I'm in the Hurricane Santee Sport 116, an American boat, thermoform plastic, I think they call it. Very light, just 16 kilos. And I absolutely love this boat. It's only small, it's only just over 3 metres long, but it's light and small, so it goes on and off the car like a breeze. No effort at all, and that's good for me at my age. But I have got another kayak that's 5¼ metres long, that's double the weight of this one. So I can still get that one on and off the car without too much effort, without straining the old body too much, so very thankful for that. Of course, there's things that put older people off kayaking. They have some genuine fears about whether it's safe and whether they can get the kayak on and off their car, and how they can store it, whether they've got the room to store it, and a lot of questions that older people have. And I just want to say to you, without going into detail, all of these things are figure-outable. Is that a word? I think it is. And you can figure it out. You know, there's if you've got not much storage, well, go for an inflatable. You know, they've got some pretty good inflatables these days. And they just go in your boot and you're on the water in 5 or 10 minutes. If you're worried about putting it on and off your car, there is endless YouTube videos of people showing how they do it. Everybody does it their own way. I do it my own way. But there's also a lot a lot of products on the market now in terms of rollers and pack racks and all sorts of things that help people load their kayak on and off. So don't let that one put you off. As regards safety, I just say, well, stick to the quiet water. Look at the water here. I mean, very, very safe. The only trouble we have here is if the wind picks up, it can get quite strong, and in some of the lakes when the wind picks up, it means the water gets very choppy, even if it's been flat as a pancake for half the day. So you have to keep your eyes on the weather, and I think any kayaker has got to learn to read a weather map, at least the basics of it. I particularly look at wind, how strong the wind is, what time of day it's going to come, which direction it's going to come from. They're all factors you need to know. Then you need to know a little bit about water levels if you're on lakes and rivers more so probably, because some rivers, the water level can go up and down, and but most of them have a website where you can look up and see what the current water level is and what the recommended level is for kayaking. So you can learn to do all those things, but they're figure-outable. You can do them, and you can have an awesome time. Just a boat going past. Comes his wash. You better get side on. Well, you don't want to be side on. If you get any sort of a disturbance like that, you really want to face it head on. The same with waves. If you're surfing off a beach, you need to point into the waves, not let them hit you side on, because if they hit you side on, they do have the potential to tip you over. You don't want that. Okay, we've just reached the end of the jetties, come out on the point here where all the pelicans were, and entering into Lake King. Technically we've been in Lake King since the beginning of the paddle, but as I say, we went between the jetties, so it looks and feels more like a river. But now we're on open water and we've turned left. We're making our way down to the Nicholson River. Well, we're not officially lost, but sort of we are. No, we're good. We're just going a roundabout route to get where we want to go. Isn't that what you call it? It's not about the destination, is it at all? It's about enjoying the trip.
You are my shelter.
First hint of wind coming up, which is a headwind.
You keep me safe
Could be in for some fun.
inside your wings. You are my comfort when life
I think the
gets
forecast said the wind picking up about 2 o'clock this afternoon, so hopefully it's not going to get too strong.
And now I trust your gentle hand, even when I can't understand. I know your voice. I'm not afraid.
You can see the river in front of us. It's quite wide, really. Been 2 or 3 boats come through. There is quite a little boating area at Nicholson. I know it's got the bridge, and you turn down under the bridge and there's I think there's a boat club there and car parking and so forth. That's where I'm headed for.
You will be true when I am not, and when I give you my injuries. Through your grace, I find your peace, and now I trust.
Well, we made it to Nicholson eventually after a few wrong turns. Got here and had a little bit of lunch on the side of the river here. And the wind is definitely picking up, so I'm a bit keen to get back on the water and get home before it becomes really strong. Hopefully when we get back to Lake King, we'll do a more direct route this time, and it will be a bit shorter than our trip here. Anyway, we'll see you back on the water.
And now I trust your gentle hand, even when I
Have to film my very graceful entry back into the kayak.
walking with me.
So there it is, the entrance of the silk jetties. We made it across the lake. The lake was a bit hairy coming back because the wind came up, so there was some nice waves, and it made for an interesting ride, but it's all part of the fun, isn't it?